Hello students, welcome back again in my new video. Students, as in the last few videos of chapter 3 in which I was explaining about the factors that affect to our communication system, and in order to describe the factors that hamper the effectiveness of communication, I already described about how language, feeling, environment and visual perception affect our communication system. Today, in this video, I am going to explain the last two other factors, that is past experience and prejudice, that also hamper our communication. Students, the past experience is an important factor that affects also our communication. As we know, our previous communication directly affect our present and future communication. If the past experience of the communication is bitter, then our present communication is ineffective. We can better understand this concept using few examples. First, suppose in the past, if you have been asked some questions from the teacher and he scolded you, so as a result, you will never feel free to ask anything again in the future. You will feel hesitation to ask again. Second one, sometime you give an idea in the class and your idea is ignored. So as a result, you will never present your idea again in the classroom. Again, you just imagine you have written the answer of the question first time and submitted before the teacher for checking. The teacher completely rejected your answer with giving some tips to write the correct answer. And again, you are trying to write the answer of the question, answer of the same question. So here you will see in your answer containing some specific lines that have been used in the previous answer. It means what? These all examples show that our communication get affected from the past experience. Second one, the prejudice. Here the term prejudice means an adverse opinion without sufficient knowledge. It is a preconceived opinion that is not based on actual experience, such as the girl is weaker than a boy, young people is more energetic than the old people, boss is more knowledgeable than his staffs, and so on. So here these all preconceived opinions are not always true. These all preconceived opinions are not always true. It is not very proper to categorize the people on the basis of these facts. We cannot consider them as unique individual, and as a result, we limit the chances of communication to be successful. So, we should consider everybody as unique and keep them away from preconceived notions. So after this line, the factors that affect to our communication have been completed. So the next one thing, you just have to do the exercise questions related to the chapter. So have a nice day and thank you.